The Vita is a fantastic system and has taken me on many wonderful journeys, but there are times when you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, did I just shoot an anime girl in the butt with happy bullets?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you did. Well friends, we've entered that space, consumed that embarrassment, and now we're gonna drop a space log for all to see. Shall we dig through this log together? Gun Pixies is a game brought to us by the compassionate people from Compile Heart and Shade. Released in Japan on April 27, 2017, and it's apparently selling pretty good according to the website. See that right there? That's what that means. Anyway, I guess we should move on to the most important part of this game, the story. Now I want you to close your eyes, okay? Imagine space. So cold, so vast, and in that space there's a small planet. Let's just call it I don't know, Pandemonium. And here the people aren't getting along, like they're becoming a society where they reject everyone else. Children aren't being born, and they're slowly progressing towards extinction. And the only logical thing to do when your whole world can't communicate is to send 2 academy dropouts to a different planet so they can somehow observe how humans get along so well. And what better place to see how people get along than a dorm called Lily Pato. And the best specimens of getting along are a bunch of teenage girls. The 2 Pixies is the best choice for the mission because they somehow figured out how to work together and have a relationship of sorts. So they're outfitted with guns that shoot happy bullets, which make humans feel good. So we got Vita, the pink and often insubordinate one, who let's say she chases the peach harder than Mario has for the past 30 years, and boy does she love that flavor. And on the other side of the spectrum we have Komepon, the big-breasted blue one who's often the victim of Vitan's lust, mainly due to proximity, and is very serious about the mission at hand. It's a fish-out-of-water scenario, which isn't something I mind, but let's talk about how the good ends there. This game is cringe, like the highest form of cringe. We're talking 3rd form cringe here. It just never stopped. It never stopped. I'll be honest with you guys. I bought this game thinking it was going to be pretty quirky, and I was expecting something like Mr. Mosquito for the PlayStation 2 and Chibi Robo for the GameCube. But like Vita fans with Sony, I was disappointed. The voices are cringe. The weird lust for underage girls by near all of the characters is cringe. Like really, Misa? Can you stop? Can you just stop?
Really?
The enemies are cringe. They look like penis tentacles. They're wearing condoms. Why can't they look like this? The extremely long cutscenes discussing such interesting topics as where's the stink at? And my friend ignored me are pure cringe. The controls are strange and twitchy. Jumping is a harrowing experience because of the unpredictability of where you'll end up, or what you'll get stuck on. Too far of a fall will result in death, which is understandable, but quite stressful. And the gameplay is boring and repetitive, with more pews than all the churches in southern United States. Pew, pew, pew. Basically, there are 8 missions, where something happens like one of the girls is practicing for an eating contest. You observe them, help them, then at the end there's something like a boss battle that occurs. Pacification, where you need to shoot them with happy bullets in places like the nipples or clutch, while avoiding the auras they put out. So it's mainly a sneak mission at first, and if the girls see you or hear you too much, you'll fail the mission. But thankfully, if you find yourself in the vision of one of these girls, all you need to do is pull the pixie pose, and they won't notice you. And there are many poses, like the hard to forget dropping a deuce. I definitely wouldn't notice a small human thing looking like they're about to relieve themselves on my dresser. Nah, never, not at all. And during this time, there'll be auras from the girl's worries or stresses that can damage you. So basically, you have to find out what's wrong while avoiding enemies and auras. And naturally, when you're hit with the stresses or worries of someone else, your clothes blow off. That explains why so many psychiatrists have relations with their clients. It all makes sense now. Then after the boss battle, there's a sort of bonus round in the tub, where you can earn lots of coins so you can buy new weapons, upgrades, lingerie, and scopes that let you see through the girl's clothes. Pretty much all the equipment you need for kidnapping. Also, to anyone who cares, there's an appearance of a couple characters from a game series called Hyperdimension Neptunia. I guess their names are Neptune and Nor, just so you know. Well, it's time for Console Corner! Yo, what up? It's your hamburger dude, Michael from SA. Now, I got some questions about this game from our Japanese viewers, and I'm gonna reply to them in English. Well, did you like the game? Nah, not really. Just really wasn't much there for make me to want to play. Quite honestly, the cringe was pretty bad. Would you recommend it to anyone? No, not really. Or maybe only if I want to hurt them. So yes, I do. I do in fact want other people to play this. Or really anyone who doesn't understand Japanese, because the more you know, the more it makes you sad. Yay! That's your hamburger. What did you learn? Well, this game's called a pink game. And that pink is not the color of the crown, but it's actually, you know what I'm talking about. And that the people at the Compile Hearts, they sure love those underage girls, let me tell ya. This accent is going everywhere. And basically, this game kind of sucks, so don't buy it, okay?